Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to figure out if these companies are actually making money or just fancy accounting wizards. Today we are diving into some fascinating numbers from KKR Private Equity Conglomerate LLC that dropped on the 21st of November 2025. Think of it as the financial pulse check for their private equity arm, and we think you're going to want to see this. So what exactly is this filing all about? The core of this report is about sharing the net asset value of the company's shares, right up to the 31st of October 2025. Essentially, this is the price at which they buy and sell their own shares, a super important number for anyone invested or thinking of investing. Now, KKR Private Equity Conglomerate LLC is a big name in the investment world, and this report gives us a snapshot of how their various share classes are valued. It's not a full financial report like a 10K, but it's a critical piece of information for understanding the ongoing value of their investment funds. This report is filed because they are required to do so under securities laws once specific events occur. Let us look at the numbers. This table shows the transactional net asset value per S-share for different classes of shares as of the 31st of October 2025. You can see Class I shares are valued at $32.72. Class D shares follow at $32.50. Then we have Class S and Class U shares both at $32.31. There are also Class RD shares at $32.50 and Class RI shares at $32.67. Don't forget Class RU shares, which are priced at $32.02, and the Class F shares at $34.26. Following suit are Class G and Class H shares, also at $34.26. What does this mean? Well, these values directly reflect the underlying performance of the assets held within each share class. Higher net asset values generally indicate better investment performance. Notice that Class FG and H shares are all at the highest value. This suggests the investments within those specific classes performed particularly well leading up to the 31st of October. The values are very close, suggesting overall strong but consistent performance across most classes, even if some are slightly ahead. It is also important to note that as of the 31st of October of 2025, there were no Class RS or Class E shares that were actually out there being held by investors. This means those classes are likely not active, or perhaps are being phased out and therefore do not have a current market value to report. This specific piece of information, the transactional net asset value, is key for investors because it determines the price they will pay to buy into these funds and the price they will receive if they decide to sell their shares. Fluctuations in this value directly impact an investor's returns. This indicates a stable, if not growing, portfolio for KKR's private equity operations as of the end of October last year. The report also points us to Exhibit 99.1, which offers additional details. This generally means to raise more granular data in that exhibit, likely showing the breakdown of assets contributing to these net asset values. While we are not going into every single line item here, the core message from this filing is about transparency in valuing their fund shares, providing investors with the necessary information. Now, for my take on this filing, KKR Private Equity Conglomerate LLC is a behemoth in the investment world, and this is just a small but important piece of their ongoing reporting to the public. What's clear from these net asset values is a picture of steady performance across their various share classes. There's no alarmingly low number or massive outlier that suggests a sudden crisis. Instead, the values are tightly clustered with a few classes leading the pack, a common scenario in diversified investment vehicles. The strength is in the consistency. For investors, this points to a well-managed portfolio where risk is likely spread effectively across different types of investments under each share class. The slight variations between classes are normal and expected, reflecting the specific strategies or asset allocations within them. The fact that they are making this information readily available on the 21st of November for evaluation as of the 31st of October shows a commitment to timely disclosure, which is crucial for investor confidence and market integrity. The primary risk for investors here isn't revealed in this specific filing, but lies in the broader economic conditions that could affect the underlying assets KKR invests in. This report simply tells us how those existing assets are valued. While the numbers are positive, they do not guarantee future performance. Private equity is inherently a long-term game, and these snapshots only tell a part of the story. However, for what this report is intended to do, which is provide the transactional net asset value, it does that clearly and transparently. KKR Public Equity Conglomerate LLC appears to be navigating the current market environment with a steady hand based on these figures, indicating a potentially strong and stable direction for their managed funds. Alright, that is our quick decode of KKR Private Equity Conglomerate LLC's recent filing. What do you think about these net asset values? Do they paint a clear picture for you? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And hey, if you want to join the conversation and connect with other finance enthusiasts, check out our Discord community. The link is in the description of this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.